I always remember if your hand was bigger than your face, you have cancer, and then they would always do that, and then you just smash their face.
Smash their face. I love it. I love a good bully joke.
Love a good.
I love it.
Is.
My favorite category of it's my style. I was influenced by bully jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're walking through close your eyes. You're walking through the forest. Bam, you hit a tree.
I think you improvised the end of that, but that was the original joke. But
what's the capital of Thailand? Bangkok.
Yeah,
Bang. Come on, dude. Those are the best, dude. Fucking.
I do like Liz making the bully joke worse by having to add another.
You add a slur.
You're walking through the woods. You hit a tree. There's a block ahead from it.
Padiddle.
What was the first part?
Remember Padiddle?
No, it's that.
You remember Padiddle?
Padiddle
is if you see I think was that with one light out? If it was one light out, you have to say Padiddle. Otherwise, you punch.
One light out?
Padiddle.
In like a
Isn't
car?
Play Padiddle? Yeah.
I mean, I remember Punch Buggy. That was a fun thing. What a great. I bet someone at Volkswagen came up with that marketing.
Me and my poor friends would stand on a street corner and play Padiddle.
Just to punch someone? We're off of Padiddle.
No, I'm on Padiddle.
It would be fun to play Punch Buggy at a gay bar with guys with AIDS.
I'm bringing Padiddle back.
Not a single person. That was a Rockland thing.
Hey guys in the live chat, do you know what Padiddle is?
The Padiddle Rican rattlesnake.
Let's see. What you would do is you'd wait to see a car with one light out, and if it had one light out, you punch the other guy until they say Padiddle.
Why?
But then we would play. We had a. Let's see. Go. Single headlight sighting. Yeah, motherfucker, Padiddle.
Yeah, it says written by Louis J. Gomez in this Wikipedia entry.
Lewis of Skanks.com.
That was just made up by a guy who just wanted to sock his girlfriend in the car.
Yeah.
It's like, you never heard of Padiddle, you dumb bitch?
Or you play corners in the elevator with your friends. You ever play corners?
No, what's that?
That's if there's 5 people in the elevator.
Yeah, someone gets to the corner.
Everyone gets to the corner. Whoever doesn't get to a corner, you punch.
Yeah. What was also that game, too, that was like...
The elevator was open up to like an old lady and just fucking teenagers just beating the shit out of each other.
You remember that
was
game
so
like...
fun, just aggression.
What was it, like that handball, like Suicide, the handball game, where it would be like... Yeah, you have to run up to the wall. If you don't, you just
ASS.
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 Now we're censoring yourselves?
No.
You got to spell it out like a horse.
Yeah.
Now listen, I'm just saying we're on.
But no, but we'd call it ASS when we were kids. Some people would call it ass, but yeah, you'd play it typically with a tennis ball or a blue handball. And the game was there'd be a wall, and we play this in elementary school, in camp. Like this does not exist today. They don't allow you to beam and I couldn't throw, dude. I'm just a fat kid with a big wide body. And then I can't throw. I'm I'm like a pawn on a chessboard for these kids. They loved playing this game with me, dude. I was the worst at ass. And the way it worked was you had to throw the ball at the wall, right?
Yep.
And
it had to bounce once.
It had to bounce once, right? And then somebody else grabs it and then throws it.
But then if
again.
you don't grab it clean and it drops,
then you have to run to the wall and touch the wall before somebody pegs you. Now.
There was always like
I think we called it peg.
There was always like one fucking like pitcher who would play, who would just and would miss and bean it at the top of your head and be like, I didn't bother missing.
Did you ever learn how to throw?
No, I still can't. Like we should play comedian ass. That's real ass pot, dude.
You've been
real
playing that for fucking real ass.
We're doing Shannon. We're doing an outing. It's gonna be the 4 of us. We're playing ass. Zach, you're going to lose.
I'm not playing.
Yeah,
you're playing.
I've fallen for this for my entire childhood. I am not playing.
Zach, you'll love it. You'll get pegged.
Doggy. Yeah. So yeah, there was a reason. If you did something. If you didn't,
I thought it was if you didn't catch it clean. Like if you tried to catch it and it like bounced out of your hand, you had to run.
Yeah, you had to run and touch the ball. But there was another reason why you had to go on the wall, and they had 3 clean throws. I don't remember whatever the foul was.
Yeah, there was a foul where everybody got a shot at you.
There was a foul for sure. But if you
just
caught
get
it, so if it doesn't bounce and you catch it, like somebody throws at the wall and you catch it, then you get to throw it at that person,
right?
And they have to touch the wall. Oh, it was awesome. It's a violently delightful game.
Well, there's also
but it's so it's the worst game. I'm bad at running. You should see me run. It's just just such a slow plodding.
Yeah, you can feel it in the ground.
Yeah, it's bad, dude.
Yeah.
It's a tough game for a kid with no dad and tits.
Yes.
Yeah, it was also like quarters. Remember that, where you just like throw, like you put your knuckles on
bloody
the ground,
knuckles, bloody
but then
knuckles.
then you just fucking fling the. It's just it's just whoever bleeds.
We called it hepatitis coins.
Just dirty.
Yeah,
just
it was,
dirty quarters.
We played. It was called Bloody Knuckles. There was a few different versions. You could play it with a playing card too. Shannon, pull up a video
With
of
a
this.
playing
We've
card?
talked about this on the show before. You do it with a coin, typically a quarter, 50-cent piece, and then they came up with the Sacagawea coins when I was in like the 7th grade.
That's not how you say that.
No, I was gonna let it go. but
Sacagawea. Sacagawea.
that's closer.
Sacagawea. Shut the. Who cares, dude?
I didn't.
Savages.
Zach
That's what I call them. Savage coins.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. This was me and my fucking friends in middle school.
Yeah, you have to like.
Yeah, and you just flick it, and you literally just cutting your boy's fucking fingers open.
That's a man's game.
Dude, Bloody Knuckle tournament at Skankfest.
Yeah, I did.
Man up, dude.
All of those games. Ass. I remember even though like you would take like that kind of a pen or like a Bic pen, and you just go like this really fast on the desk like this, and then when that heats up, you could like I knew people who used to give themselves little tattoos doing that and shit like that. It really
you brand
just
yourself.
Burned the shit out of people. Yeah, really is like
People did that with salt and an ice cube when I was in.
Before phones,
Dude,
like we just did whatever we could do to get. Like now, people
it was like
have,
a serial killer training ground.
Dude, I my son yesterday was playing fucking virtual reality, like a painting game where you're just sitting in like a lake and it's a fucking real easel. And you gotta, dude, and he's just painting, and he's for hours yesterday. He's just painting these things, dude. It's like what a crazy world. Like they don't have boredom the same way we had boredom, dude.
We used to make each other pass out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And it was a
dude,
game.
Yeah, dude. Like, let me just fucking pass out. How fun is that? We play football. We'd fold a piece of paper and flick it over each other's fingers.
That was the first fight I ever got in my life was over that game.
Oh, really? What
Yeah,
happened?
4th grade. The kid, we were in school. It was like recess was inside because it was raining. I remember this so clear. And the dude flicked the stupid paper thing. And then he thought that I stole it from him or whatever. I had no idea what was even going on. And then he punched me in the back of the head as hard as he could. And then I punched him as hard as I could, which was probably not very hard.
You broke your wrist.
Yeah, I broke my wrist. But I remember hitting him. I hit because he had glasses, and I remember hitting him right like in the bridge of his nose. Yeah. And it was the best moment. It was still the best fight of my life because he stumbled backwards and he fell like into like a garbage pail in the classroom. So like his butt was in it, but like his feet were out. You know what I mean? Like he was like at like a 90-degree angle, little wedge. It was the coolest I ever felt in my life. And then we both got sent to the principal's office and we cried hysterically.
Yeah.
As you do.
What age was that again?
4th grade.
4th grade.
Well, I thought you say 14.
Yeah, my first fight was a very similar thing, but it was in the 1st grade. It was Jay Mendoza, and he took apart my Legos. We used to hide our Legos behind the radiator. Shut the fuck up, dude. Chill, man. Sacagawea Raider.
Something's is triggering for you.
The Sacagawea Raider. That's what I used to hide behind.
Yeah.
And yeah, he came over and started breaking them apart. And then me and him, fucking 1st grade, started rolling around the floor, punching each other. And then we went to the principal's office, dude, and he was crying. And I remember I was like, I'm not going to fucking cry. And I wanted to, but I was like, fuck that, dude. And I just,
wow.
Dude, that was the beginning of like me being me.
Yeah,
First time I was a rattlesnake.
Yeah,
dude.
first time you cut off emotion.
Dude, I remember I used to get sent to the principal's office so much in elementary school, and it's so fun. Like I guess they're all like you see these things in movies and TV shows for a reason, you know. But my principal literally had a drawer full of like things taken away from bad kids.
Yeah.
And he didn't lock it.
Parents and it just
yeah.
positive experiences.
No, it's like knives. Like it was like little like knives and like fucking just toys that they take like
shots,
shattering teeth.
Yeah. that paddle and a ball with a string on it.
Cherry bomb.
But it was firecracker shit like that, dude. And I remember I would just open it and I would just find cool shit and take it home with me. And I found a knife one time. It was like a little fucking like Swiss Army knife. And I didn't want to take it home with me. I felt like that was like too much. If I'm going to get caught with this knife, it was going to be a problem. Mm-hmm. So I sliced open. It's like prison mentality, dude. In the chair, the side of the chair, I sliced open the leather and I shoved it into the chair because I knew I'd be there again, and I wanted to be able to play with this knife anytime I was in the principal's office. And I played with this knife for maybe 2 years of my life. I've never told anybody this. This is the first time I'm remembering that this ever even happened.
So you hid a knife in the principal's office
in the chair,
in knowing that you would get sent to the principal's office again, and then. Do you want to play with it while the principal was yelling at you?
No, they would leave me in the office. He would come in, and I'd be in the principal's office. It was like my elementary school didn't have a timeout. It was they would send you to the principal's office.
That was like the detention.
It was sort of like.
Do you think that guy didn't mean to murder your dad? He just wanted to play with that knife every time they hung out?
Yeah.
Maybe. But the time I was in the first grade, I was already no, first grade I was a good kid still. Mr. Boyce's class, I was a good kid still. I used to decorate her envelopes.
What does that mean?
Nice.
You know what it means.
Sick, dude. Yeah. I used to decorate her envelopes is an amazing double entendre.
Yeah, dude. You know what I did.
Or as you would pronounce it, double entendre.
I licked her stamps, if you know what I mean.
Double enter, Dre.